also I have a watch in for review. This is a recent purchase of mine. Got a really good deal on it on eBay. This is the Laco Bremerhaven. Aaron over at the OFD channel has the Cuxhaven, which is the white dial, and that's what you see most. When you look on YouTube, you're searching this watch. A lot of people get the white dial. I wanted the black just because I've always, black dial watches I love, you know what I mean? They're just, they go with everything. But I really like the look of this watch. So I was always looking for one at a very good price, and I found one. So pretty much half of retail, so I can't go wrong with that. The dimensions on this watch, first let me get it out of the way. This is like a Navy watch. This isn't, Laco is known for their Flieger watches. This is more of a Navy style watch. So this is a manual wind watch, and they say the dimensions are 42.6 side to side, 49.5 from lug tip to lug tip, 10.8 in thickness, and 22 millimeter lug opening. The strap that this watch came on, I didn't get the original box, and the original strap wasn't on there as well. It just had like a cheap regular strap on it. I picked up a Fluco leather strap, which is really nice. If you guys look into watch straps, buy Fluco. Look into Fluco. They're German made, very thick, handmade leather, very just formable to your wrist. I've only had this thing a couple days, and it just already hugs my wrist perfectly. So these are really nice, and they're affordable. So look at Fluco. I think Holben's is the website I got it off of, so check them out. Very fast shipping also. But so those dimensions on this, let me just verify, make sure the dimensions are correct, especially that side to side. So it does kind of wear big on my 7.5 inch wrist. It fits well, but it does seem to wear a little big. 42.4. So the dimensions are a little different than what was specified, and 49.3. So pretty close to the same. Thickness 10.6, and of course 22 lugs. So that's pretty much in line. This is just look at this. You got the sub-seconds down there at the 6 o'clock. Railroad track going around the edge of the dial. This watch has really good lume, and we're going to show that as well. Black dial, kind of a matte black dial. The Cuxhaven is like a white enamel dial, so it's kind of shiny, and it has thermally blued hands, which these hands are not thermally blued. Unfortunately, they're just blacked out hands, but it's all loomed up. Even the running second hand is also loomed. Very nice crown, kind of an onion style crown, and very easy to grip. Flat sapphire crystal, and you also have a kind of a very nice, I'd say, fluted bezel, almost like a Datejust, but very small. It's fluted, but it's smaller. So looks good though. I think that's nice accent to the watch. And then completely brushed case. There's no polishing or anything on the case. There's your beautiful movement. It's a screw down case back, actually not a screw down crown, but a screw down case back. Made in Germany, sapphire crystal, front and back, all stainless steel. And it's got 100-meter water resistance. So, you can get them wet, not a big deal. Now this movement in here is just a tank of a movement. It's a ETA 6498-1, which is 17 joules, 18,800 vibrations per hour, and it's a 53-hour power reserve. So it's pretty much a pocket watch movement adapted, for a wristwatch, but just super tough, durable. Screws all blued, and you can see the joules there, 17 joules, low joule count, low beat rate, but it'll last forever. You probably don't need to service it for 20, 30 years. It'll just keep going. Very nice stripes. You can kind of see those Geneva stripes. There's your Laco on the mainspring. That gear turns it. So let's see if I can do this on camera. Let's see here. There you go. That's how it's on a full wind almost, but that's how you wind it up. And you can hear it. There, it's fully wound. Very audible. And it stops when, you know, it won't wind anymore. I mean, you could force it, but of course you don't want to do that. You'll break the mainspring, but it stops. And it lets you know there's a lot of pressure. You can't go any further. There's your balance. That thing. It's just beautiful. It's really nice to see a watch movement without the rotor on it, and you kind of see how everything's running. Just beautiful. If you're a watch geek, I mean, this is cool stuff. Beautiful dial. Just awesome. Let me put it on the wrist. 7.5 inch wrist. And this is, like I said, it's a really nice strap. Check out Fluco if you guys are looking for, and you may already, I mean, if you've been in the watch game a while, I've bought other Flucos in the past, 20 millimeter, but this is a 22, and it's just a regular black Fluco, kind of a vintage style, but just very comfortable. It forms to the wrist real well, and it smells real strong leather smell. So just, I mean, very nice, high quality. Just a gorgeous watch. And it fits my 7.5 inch wrist real well. I mean, it's a little big compared to what I've been wearing lately. I've been wearing a lot of, you know, like my Submariner a lot, which is a 40 millimeter. My Tuna, though, is bigger, but that's just a different shaped case because it's like a 48 all the way around. So those are kind of hard to tell if they're really big or not. And they're not, they wear smaller than they are, but this one being a 50 tip to tip almost, you can kind of tell it's a little at the end of my, or getting close to the end of my wrist. And 50, I don't really like going beyond 50 tip to tip. That's about really it. But just a beautiful watch. Let me do a lume shot, and then we can close. And it's got pretty dang good lume. It really does. You know, Laco has been around for many, many years. They are originally the Flieger watches, you know, World War II Flieger watches. But the navy is really cool. Let's see. Let's turn the lights out. There we go. So very good lume. Very bright. Super luminova. And then you got your second hand. That's lumed as well, and that's running right along there. So it looks good. Very nice. So there you have it, guys. The Laco Bremerhaven. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.